Honourable Speaker, I rise tonight to pay tribute, as my colleague Mr Garland did earlier this week, to a beautiful man, a Tasmanian surf legend and environmental champion, Mick Lawrence. A generation of surfers were mentored by Mick, and Shane Clark from Surfing Tasmania has described him as a godfather figure who helped many Tasmanian kids over the years who were struggling. Shane said that when Mick's son Tim was killed in an accident in 2017, he and some friends got him involved in Surfing Tasmania, where he went on to become president and later joined the Surf Rider Foundation. Mick used his passion for the coastline and oceans as well, with his writing and his filmmaking skills, to work on the Surf Riders' national campaigns. He went on to set up Surf Rider Foundation in Tasmania and has campaigned for decades to protect our oceans, including in recent years from impacts like from seismic blasting. He recently formed Friends of the Bay to counter the expansion of industrial farmed salmon in Storm Bay. I met Mick through his advocacy and defence of Tasmania's southern beaches in my office not very long ago, and it was just another connection with Mick that reminded me of what a laconic, genuine, warm, caring human being he was. He was determined to work with other people to keep Tasmania's oceans wild and free and pristine, and he was really concerned about the harms to Clifton Beach from the Batuna fish farm, but to the whole of the marine environment that he was seeing in his surfing around Tasmania, but particularly in the south in Storm Bay, from microplastics and other pollution from salmon farming. I was really struck by his tenacity and his care for his local community and other surfers, as well as for the oceans. He had a deep felt connection to Lutruwita's wild places. He was a true nature lover, not only of surfing but paddling rivers and bushwalking. He will also be remembered for his affinity with the rugged southwest and his particular skills in passing on its special history and environment to those who are newly discovering the magic of those wild places. The tour manager for Paravion, Greg Wells, said, "Mick just had this great wealth of knowledge and understanding of the southwest area. He was such a good person to hang around with and was just so mature and well-read." Paravion's managing director, Shannon Wells, has said, "I noticed that every time one of his tours returned to the airport, all the passengers were still smiling." Well, I think one of the most enduring memories was and will remain the joy that he brought to other people. He was kind and funny and wise. He was a mentor to surfers and marine campaigners, and he was a force to be reckoned with. When something good needed to happen, he was the champion. Stacey Van Dongen succeeded Mick in becoming the Surf Tasmania president, and she remembers him as a man who was determined to make sure that girls and women in the state had an equal opportunity to participate in the sport, and he was a fantastic mentor for so many generations of young girls and boys in getting into the love of surfing. So whether it was through his teaching of kids to surf, educating visitors to Tasmania's Wilderness World Heritage Area, or fighting for his local community, Mick changed lives, and he made this island a better place. He was his energy and knowledge and passion will be incredibly sorely missed. On behalf of the Greens, I say Vale, Mick. And to his wife, Robin, and his friends and family, I send our most heartfelt sorrow for your loss. It is this island's loss too, and we have been so blessed to have him here with us, and he will remain in our hearts every time we look at those southern beaches.